All right, welcome back to the episode of Beer, Bacon, and Bros. Tonight we got just a limited cast. You just get Keith and Chris on a soccer special here. We don't typically do a whole lot of soccer on the channel, but with Lionel Messi moving to Inter Miami, you know we got to talk about it. So before we jump into it, make sure you hit the subscribe button for us. As always, we are growing the channel. We're on our push for 300. We're above the 275 mark, I know for sure, but I know. And so make sure you join the family. If you're already part of the family and come back for another video, thank you for coming back and seeing us again. We always appreciate you. As you know, if you're already a follower of the channel, hit us in the comments. We will always get back with you. And make sure you like that video for us so it does become more popular. So, Lionel Messi, arguably the greatest soccer player of all time. Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi, blah, blah. We're not going to debate that here tonight. But Messi turning down...
Top two, obviously.
Yeah, Messi turning down some large money from the Saudi league.
No, I thought I was talking to somebody the other day that's actually their soccer fans, they're Toronto fans, and they were talking about Messi going to Saudi. So I was actually really surprised to see that he decided to go to Miami and not go to the Saudi league.
Well, the deal that has been not finalized, but basically finalized, is quite a unique one. So basically what I've been told is Messi has turned down $1.6 billion on a 3-year deal to go to the Saudi League in return to come to the United States, be a part of Inter Miami, which I think is going to be a great city for him. It's going to be close, close to the atmosphere of Barcelona as we can get. Definitely a Hispanic, Central American culture in Miami, and so it's going to be.
It's more like home where he's been for the last however many years he's been in Barcelona.
Yeah, certainly. So, but his deal, no numbers have been finalized, but it's rumored to be somewhere in the 500 millions for his deal. But the cool part of his deal that he's going to get a shared part of their TV revenue with Apple. Apple has promised him a certain percentage of the TV revenue that he'll be helping bring towards their Apple TV streaming of
is that part of his base contract, or is that an incentive on top of the contract?
That's an incentive on top of his contract. Wow. He's already earned that. And then on top of that as well, he has a lifetime deal with Adidas. Adidas will be sharing a certain percent of his revenue on his sales.
It's kind of like Jordan with Nike.
Yeah. And so, which is true. I mean, that's what I'm trying to get this to compare.
He's one of the biggest players in the sport.
This is like
the biggest player.
Yeah, this is like Michael Jordan. So the best way to probably explain this is like, had Jordan left the NBA in the 80s, or well, probably not 80s, late 90s when he was up in his age, to go play in China's basketball league.
Like, right.
That's the best way I can explain. Or Tiger Woods, leaving
the PGA.
This is Tiger in 2015 leaving the PGA and going to play on LIV. Like, that's kind of the best way I can explain it. So,
they wanted him too.
Yeah, they offered him a huge amount of money, but
close to $1 billion.
I think people are looking at this and saying, "Wow, this is really cool to have." This is huge for the MLS.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you get arguably the biggest name in soccer to come play in the MLS versus playing over in Europe, where he's been playing for how long?
Yeah, I mean 20 years.
Yeah, so I mean, that's just it's a big pull for MLS because they're going to get. Though they should get their revenue up with that, and obviously that's going to bring a lot of TV presence. People are going to want to watch Messi in like actual TV times, not wake up and watch him at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
So, I mean it's going to be huge for the MLS.
I think it's super cool for Inter Miami, one of the newest teams to the MLS. Obviously, the MLS expanding. They've been growing. They just announced they're going to add a 30th team.
Charlotte just came in.
Yeah,
Atlanta's newer.
Yeah, newer still, but Charlotte also another hugely new
market.
One in Nashville. So, but Inter Miami actually worst in the Eastern Division of the MLS right now.
That's going to change.
Yeah, 4 team is 5-11 with no draws. So they are currently worst in the Eastern Conference of the MLS. But Messi actually coming over pretty quickly too. It sounds like his contract is going to run up with PSG in France at the end of June. His first, possible, this is not confirmed, but possible start date would be that Friday, July 21st in Miami versus Cruz Azul, one of the Mexican league teams that comes up and plays in part of the schedule as well. So those ticket prices went from an average ticket price
$20
of $29
$400.
$468.
I did no research on that either.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yep. So
but they're Miami, they can afford that.
Yeah, Inter Miami has announced that their ticket prices have jumped more than 600% since this news has dropped. So,
and it's honestly kind of surprising that he turned down that deal from the Arabs. I mean, how hard is it to turn down $1.6 billion
for 3 years worth of work?
Yeah, $1.6 billion.
Yeah,
that's insane. I mean, I understand why, because it's the same reason why some of the golf people didn't go.
Yeah.
They didn't want to get that dirty money.
Yeah.
So, and just what the Saudis stand for as far as other rights and things like that.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, it's a huge pull for the MLS. It's a huge pull for Miami. I mean, that's gonna bring so much more tourism to that city, more than it already gets now.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I could see a bunch of soccer fans, even if they don't pull for Miami, just following their team to go down to Miami just so they can say, "Oh, I saw Messi play." I mean, because just like me, I mean, I grew up watching Jordan play. I got to see Jordan play. How many people now can say they got to see the greatest of all time play in their sport?
Yeah, it's certainly something where I'm sure we will probably adventure to Charlotte.
Yeah, for Charlotte FC's game.
Yeah, and just see Messi play in Charlotte just to say we did. Because I mean, I know he's 35. I know he's not as good as he used to be. I know he's older. I know he's tired.
But he's still
it drained him a lot to lead Argentina to a World Cup. Blah blah blah. It's still Lionel Messi. Like he's still going to have multiple hat tricks in his MLS career.
Absolutely.
So
he's still going to be head and shoulders above some of the other talent that's in the league.
Yeah.
No matter how old or young they are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I'm gonna take a rare peek at how much is left for Inter Miami. We'll take an over under on the guess of their schedule. So they go until the end of October. Looks like 3, 9, 12, 18, 21 games left for them.
They win 15.
So they win 15 just alone with him with 21?
With Messi, yeah, they'll win.
They'll go 15 and 6.
Yeah, they'll okay. Well, let's say 13 and 8. We'll go that way.
13 and 8. Okay, so that would put them at 18 and 19 at the end of the season. Okay. Yeah.
I mean,
with that.
Big turnaround from where they're at now.
Yeah, sure.
So,
absolutely. So I think that's fair.
You get the best soccer player to come play for your team. I mean, you got to start winning some games at some point.
Yeah.
Because I mean, he's not only. So that's the good thing about having someone of that caliber, is not only does he play at his caliber, but he also elevates the other people around him.
Yeah, certainly.
So
I'm with you. I'd say, give me 12 and 9. Give me 12 and 9. I'll go one off you.
We're still there.
And 12 and 9. So
yeah, at least it's like 20 and 1.
Yeah, I mean, you never know what's going to come out of your mouth sometimes.
21 and 1, 21 and 0, baby.
Yeah,
21 and 0.
Yeah. So, well, that's awesome. I mean, I think it's great. I really think it's going to be super cool to have Messi in America. It's going to be huge for the MLS. I mean, the World Cup's coming here in 2026, so this helps even excite more people about soccer in America. So. I think, even if he just stays for 3 years, it'd be cool to see him come win an MLS Cup.
Oh, yeah.
And add it to his resume. So.
Absolutely.
But, okay. Hit us in the comments. Let us know what you think about Messi coming over to America and joining the Inter Miami squad. As always, we appreciate you. Like, comment, subscribe.